Hello, fellow traders. This is Nutty Bar Trading, and this is day one summary of my funded accounts journey. I guess that's what I'm going to call it. If you're new here, we 13 days ago I started this account and started this channel, and my goal was to kind of journal all of my trades and to be very transparent, and to also, my main goal was to get 20 Apex accounts funded. And that we completed that challenge yesterday. So if you want to see how I did that or how everything went, you can go back and watch all those videos if you want. I would appreciate it. But yesterday we completed that challenge. So today is day one of trading the funded accounts. So we are using Trade Copier, and we are basically our goal is to get to that profit threshold, which is $2,600. So once we reach $2,600 in profit, then we are eligible to make our first withdrawal. Not quite sure yet that we'll make a withdrawal at 2,600. I would like to get a little bit higher just to allow us a little more wiggle room. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, just kind of a summary of how the day went. I had a great day. And I had a glitch, and I'll go in a little bit more detail later. But started the day off with a couple losses, and then we battled back and kind of ended up break even with one caveat. So let me just explain. So currently, yesterday, once we had all 20 accounts passed, we had 4 evaluation accounts left over that we don't need, obviously, but they are really close to being funded. You can see here, these accounts are at $52,998. So $2 close from being funded. And I, on purpose, didn't let them pass the profit threshold, just so that they're basically waiting in the wings. And basically, I wasn't quite sure what to do with these accounts, because with Apex, you're only allowed to have 20 accounts, and I have 20 accounts. So I can't get those funded. So it was either I was just going to cancel the accounts, and it is what it is, which I wasn't really happy with doing. And then today I was just thinking it through, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to take 4 of my funded accounts, and instead of trading the micros on those 4 accounts, I'm going to trade them on the regular mini size contracts. And, basically, yes, it's riskier, understandably. But obviously it's also, if things continue to go like they have been, I'll reach that profit threshold on those 4 accounts way faster than I will on the remaining 16 accounts. So yeah, I decided I'm going to do that. And if I happen to blow them up, I hopefully don't. That's definitely, I'm not going to just YOLO these. I'm still going to use Trade Copier, and we're going to enter all these trades on the same criteria and setups as we are on our regular funded accounts with the micros. So this is not going to be a YOLO opportunity. So in doing so, I, made all the changes on Trade Copier so that I'm trading the minis instead of the micros on those 4 accounts. But I made one error. I made one grievous mistake, and I forgot that. So when I get a funded account, the first thing that I do is, once I have that funded account, I go into Rhythmic and I set up my daily loss limit. And that daily loss limit I set for all my funded accounts is $175. What that means is, through Rhythmic, which is the brokerage, once I have $175 loss on a day, it's going to close out my position, and I can't trade that account that day anymore, period. So, and it's just a way of money management. So I had that set up and I completely forgot about that. And yeah, I entered this trade. This was the last trade I took today. I entered right here and the trade went against me almost right away. I was down about 6 or 7. I think it was down like 8 ticks. And wouldn't you know it, and that's on 2 contracts. So 8 ticks is more than $175. And yeah, those 4 accounts got stopped out literally at the final tip, like right at the low there of that candle. Very unfortunate. And obviously the trade then went in my favor. Ended up being a really good trade for my micros for the remaining accounts that were linked. But yeah, I went in and I thought to myself, hey, that account, I should have about a $200 profit on those 4 accounts. And when I look, I'm like, what in the world? We have a $200 loss. I was very confused for about 5 minutes until I realized what happened. And again, that was my fault. So I've now changed it to those 6 accounts have a lot bigger threshold. And again, we're going to continue like I said, those 4 will be trading the mini contracts and the rest of them will be trading micros. And yeah, hopefully we'll hit some really good trades and we can get that to the profit threshold and get paid out on those 4 accounts. That's the goal. And if that happens, then we'll just cancel those 4 evaluation accounts that, are sitting right here ready to roll. But yeah, basically that's kind of how the day went. Let me actually show the profit and loss for the day. So this is a reset for, if you've been following my previous posts, obviously the profit and loss included evaluation accounts because that's primarily what we were trading. Now that we have only funded accounts to trade, it does us no good to trade evaluation accounts. So this is kind of a reset, and we are not tracking on our profit and loss. We're not tracking any evaluation accounts. This is only tracking my funded accounts. So this is kind of a reset for the profit and loss. But basically, this is per week. Like we have the oldest funded account that we're currently trading is, I think, opened on March 27th. So about 4 weeks ago. So basically, this is the profit and loss per week. Let's just change this to daily. And we can see how we did today. Let me generate, make sure everything's up to date. I think we have a bigger loss than this. I think. Yeah. Okay, so for today we ended red, of $371 in the red. Primarily, it was because of that unfortunate event of where we got stopped out on, not on purpose, user error, I guess. But anyway, that's how we start out this first day. So obviously this previous, what you're seeing here is just, I've been trading my funded accounts periodically throughout the past, month. But I don't trade them a lot. I've just traded them very little and obviously only using micros. So that's why you see this. But we were just kind of up and down. And today actually is the first day that we went red. So not a great start for our first day, but we'll bounce back. So anyway, that I think does it for our day 1 summary. So again, if you are new, please subscribe if you want to follow along on this journey with me, and like the video as well. That helps, I've heard, and leave a comment. That helps as well. So, all right, that's it. I appreciate everyone. We will see you tomorrow morning where I'll be live trading.